Hey, thanks for checking out Live on Tape Delay, episode 588. In Western New York, I'm Chris Wilson. On the other end of the internet, John Raybeans Raycroft. On the other end of town, Rob Fiasco.
Tibor is good.
I'll just be your secret lover.
Hail Behu. New episodes every Monday.
Chris Wilson, are you there?
Little do you know, but those are all brought to you by our brand new quantum computer. We talk about that in a little bit, so yeah, stick around. Here's 588. Yeah, enjoy. PSP break brought to you by... Oh, if we had sponsors, we could do that. And they could sponsor PSPs.
They should.
I know. Can you imagine that sales pitch? Just be like, occasionally we like to poop right before the show. And would you like to sponsor that segment? Now give us money for pooping.
That is the dream.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, I never really thought of it in those simple terms, but you're right.
The only other thing I've been trying to monetize is mucus.
Interesting. Sell me. What do you got? What's your selling
I
points
don't know
there?
yet.
Oh, it's just it's an infantile stage.
Yeah, like it's kind of a, it's not a substance you really want to get your fingers into,
Yeah, not. I mean, I don't mind my own, but I don't want to handle others.
Yeah.
Yeah, not without some sort of PPE, which is different from PSP.
You'd think it would have, in bulk, have some type of use as like a sludge.
an adhesive, a lubricant, maybe?
Yes.
As an industrial lubricant, as it is a biological.
A viscous lubricant. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think. Isn't that kind of what
like
whale oil is?
Vehicles with it.
Isn't that kind of like what whale oil is? Is like their mucus, or is that something different?
I don't know.
But human mucus.
On the next.
Yeah. We'll sell that right with B&E Enterprises, along with anyway, that's a whole, go to YouTube. Yeah. You can find that whole piece.
We'll do another piece someday. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
We'll get there.
We'll see. We'll get there. We're not going anywhere.
I just like doing empty promises and then never, we've talked about this before. When we talk about shit, we have the absolute 100% best intentions.
Yes.
But as soon as the show ends, those are gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
We've done way more than I thought we would.
That actually is true. I remember when we started this, we're like, I don't know. Let's see if we can do like 10 episodes maybe. We'll see if we're still interested. And it was fucking 12 years ago now.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
But we've done stuff.
Yeah, there's stuff up there.
Since Ray's running a bit late, I thought I'd have, we've got 4 guests that want to pop in, if you don't mind.
Uh-oh, I'm scared.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, guys.
Nikolai, Xenia, Tatiana, Ivan.
Thanks. Hey, all right, Nikolai and Ivan there. And catch Tatiana. What was the second one's name there? Could you run through those again for me?
Nikolai, Xenia, Tatiana, Ivan.
Xenia. Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Yep. I was expecting Roman in there, but Roman's not on today, so.
Oh, bummer. So, they're just going to be listening in. They're thinking about starting a sister podcast in their hometown.
Of we're not sure where.
Of somewhere, yeah.
That is
undisclosed.
Unfortunately, like we like to tout, we are Jamestown's longest running podcast, and I'm pretty sure that's true.
We are.
But like, they've been on the radio for 50 years constantly. That's a hard feat to beat there. So we'll.
I was lucky they were available for tonight.
Right, I know. Instead, I'm trying to tie it into, they were taking a break of, listening to their buzzer or whatever. Anyway, if you don't know what the fuck we're talking about, I think that was just last week, wasn't it? Didn't we just talk about that in the last episode?
587. Yeah, go back one.
Yeah. It'll make sense.
Go back one. Learn about my new favorite radio station, The Buzz.
The Buzz. WDV, I don't know what it was. UVT 76, something like that. Man, that's I'm reaching back.
Yeah, something like that. Sounds right.
Which I was reading up on that after the episode. I think it's UVT is what it's known as. That's actually a mistranslation. It should be UBT, but everybody knows it as UVT.
Interesting.
Either way. Oh, Ray missed our guests. Sorry about that.
Oh,
I did.
That's
It
all
was
right.
too late.
They're going to pop in. They pop in again. Announce themselves one more time.
Yeah, I can check if they're available. Guys, Ray's here. Introduce yourselves.
Nikolai, Xenia, Tatiana, Ivan.
Got it?
Well, welcome. Hope you enjoy the show.
Just hanging out. Yeah, they're observing. They're starting I figure they've been on the radio for 50 years. They should start a podcast. So they're hanging out to get some tips.
Are there any shortwave podcasts? Is that something we should look into? We could do a live shortwave show. Like ham radio. We'd all have to get our ham radio licenses, and then we could broadcast a show.
How much is that?
I have no idea. I have zero idea. I'm sure there's some schooling that you have to do too, because I don't know.
Oh, I'm out.
Oh yeah, you're out.
Cryptic East released an EP on floppy disk. So if we can do something of that ridiculousness, I'm aboard. However, I did not have to take a class to learn how to write floppy.
Okay, yeah, that's true. There's apparently it's about $50, $35 for the FCC application fee, and then $15 for the exam session fee. So there is an exam, so there is some sort of class just to make sure. There's a bunch of FCC shit you got to know, and it's probably I would do this. I'd take the class, and then it'd be oh yeah, what you can't do is just key the mic for more than whatever. I'd be I wanted to key it for an hour and do an episode, so I guess we're out. Can I get my $35 back? And then you have to pay your $35 application fee every 10 years.
How many participants have to be licensed?
I don't know. Again, I haven't taken the class. I don't know the rules.
You think their membership is dwindling?
I don't know. That's always been one of those weird, niche things.
Who's getting into it now?
I don't know. But I mean, apparently it still exists.
Right.
So I don't know. I think it's just weird. It's always been a niche thing.
Is that what truck drivers use?
No, that's CB. Citizens Band. No license needed.
Oh, can we do a podcast on CB?
That we might be able to, as long as we stay off the 2 emergency channels. I think we might be able to do that. Then any truck drivers driving by within a 2-mile radius, they can just tune in for a minute until they drive out of it.
Damn, we'll do it from the Bob Evans, Evans parking lot,
right there on the exit.
Yeah, live episode next time Ray comes up.
I want to see what AI tells me.
And then we'll go in and get
this.
some breakfast.
Can I broadcast a podcast on CB radio? No, you cannot legally broadcast a podcast on CB. According to FCC, CB is intended strictly for short-range two-way voice communication. Broadcasting a pre-recorded show would be live. So, broadcasting a pre-recorded show or using the radio for one-way entertainment violates FCC Part 95 regulations. Okay. Well, we could just have callers call in then. People driving by.
Damn it. What about a low power? That's not FCC. That's more FCC stuff, huh?
Yeah, that's more licensing stuff.
But don't they have jurisdiction over this podcast?
Yeah, the internet. Although they kind of do somehow. I don't know.
What about if we just broadcast it really loud in the middle of downtown Jamestown? It's not.
Yeah, I don't know what the Jamestown noise ordinances are and what times
How do we?
So we can find just a truck stop.
Yeah.
How do we hack those speakers that play Christmas music through downtown Jamestown to every so often play a segment of the podcast?
I think I know where that comes from. So,
yes.
What if it was subliminal podcasting? We weren't hijacking it for an extended period of time, but it was just every time the hi-hat hits in a song, it's a second of the podcast.
I feel that'd be more jarring than just giving, if we just slip in, we've got 10 years worth of Christmas months to choose from. I'm sure we talked about something with Christmassy.
I would assume so. at least for 12 episodes. We got all that Hallmark stuff.
Yeah, just break some of that up. Your song ends. Just a little podcast snippet. There you go.
There it is. We just drive around with it on our, put big bull horns on the top of the car and just drive around cranking. One of these years we'll do a float, and that's what we'll do on the float. Yeah. We won't even be on it. It'll just be speakers playing a previous episode.
What if it's too cold, and with the screens are up there, but it's just this is what they see. We're all just home.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, just put a big monitor up there.
Yeah, like we can't see them at all. We have no idea.
Yeah,
we're just talking.
We could do that. That would be fine. Like just put a Discord screen up there. Have that logged in with a webcam. That's on the float, and so we'll see everybody driving by, and we can just wave from home. Yeah, we're doing it. I would sacrifice an hour of hotspot time for that. Just send your phone with it. Done. Anyway, one more thing. We have the best of intentions right now.
See?
But didn't you look into that at one point, like how much it was to do a float in the Christmas parade? And I thought it was ridiculously cheap.
I think it was affordable.
Yeah, it was like, wasn't it like 50 or $100 or something?
Something like that, yeah.
One of these years. Problem is we're like, we should do that. And the parade is in 3 days. That's like when we're never actually doing it like now when we should.
I mean, who's taking calls now? Who's taking calls now about
this might be
Jamestown Christmas parade? See, now it's too early.
Yeah, we got to hit the sweet spot. Like September, I think, is when they start.
But we also have to take into account the LOTD execution delay.
Yeah, so we should have started 3 months ago. Then that's how that works.
Well, I mean, I think technically we started a couple years ago because we started talking about a float. So I think we're on track.
Broke my chair.
That's what I do at the Comedy Center.
Yeah.
There we go. No, I lost a wheel off this stupid thing, and it's like it's just so shitty plastic wheels, and it like where it goes onto the axle, like kind of split. So now it just keeps falling off, and it's like I'm mad about it every time. It's like it's broken. Of course it's gonna fall off. Why just fucking fall off again? I thought I fixed it. No, you pushed the wheel back onto the axle. That's all you did. Treat myself to a new chair. I'm an adult. I can buy a fucking chair.
Maybe you should start going to these estate sales, man. I tell you, I don't know what is going on. Maybe it's summer, but like lines out the door to get in to these estate sales. Yeah, the last two I've been at. Crazy. But, there's just so much stuff. I did get a couple things I want to share.
Okay.
I'm hoping this is good. This is standard Memorex. Giants versus Bills, Super Bowl 1991.
Okay.
I'm hoping it's a local recording. I have not seen on YouTube or anywhere local Jamestown commercials from the 80s and 90s. Like I've watched a lot of like, none of them are ever from Jamestown.
Sure.
I know we had commercials. I'd like to see some.
Yeah, even like regional, Quality Markets and Hills Department Stores.
Hills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, technically, until you watch it, there's always a possibility that VHS is from an alternate universe if they won that one.
It is. It's Schrodinger's Super Bowl 25.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That would be amazing. You watch it and Norwood makes the kick, and you're like, wait a minute. What? That's it. New movie idea.
I bet you they know what movie the quote is from in this timeline.
Yeah, maybe it's on there. Maybe that movie is after the game. That would be
maybe the Blob somehow influenced that one.
It would be the score of a lifetime right there.
Yeah, a couple other things. Books. Lilydale, the true story of the town that talks to the dead.
Okay. Oh shit! All right. Okay.
Is that from up there?
Yeah. See, Ray's not even familiar with Lilydale.
Mm-hmm. I'm not. Well, I associate talking to the dead with Louisiana.
Next time we're going there, then. Next time Ray comes up, heading to Lilydale.
Honestly, I've been there once, but I don't know. Maybe, right? Yeah, I think so.
I did some work there in their auditorium. That was the best part. It was on my birthday. Everybody can dox me now. On my birthday in 2006. So, like, I'm joking around. I'm like, oh, it's my birthday, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, wait, it's 666. I'm like, yeah. And the guy didn't talk to me the rest of the day.
Nice.
But I wasn't lying. That was my birthday.
That was your birthday. One other thing I picked up, legendary locals of the Chautauqua Lake region.
Okay, I'm surprised I haven't even heard of these, because most, usually around here it's like, oh, so and so did a local book. Okay. I haven't even heard of these.
Right. Yep. So I don't know, from the legendary locals series. So I picked that up.
All right. These were all at estate sales. You found these?
This was all at the estate sale I went to today.
Okay. Okay.
And a bunch of other stuff. We ended up. My sister was looking for a dresser for one of her kids, so we were keeping an eye out, and then we found one up in the attic for a really good price. So then she wanted to get it, so then we bought it.
Haunted because it had the Lilydale book in it.
Yeah, but then it was like up in the attic, and I had to like bring it down, 3 flights of stairs in a hot house with a bunch of strangers trying to shop for shit. So that was
Good time.
Good time, but good deal on the dresser. They had a bunch of Playboys up there at the top of the attic stairs. Yeah,
that's why you were so sweaty coming down the stairs. It wasn't the work.
Yeah, I crank one out. My bad. The guy was a Giants fan for some reason. I shared a picture that I looked like a Super Bowl ring. It wasn't there when I got there, so someone must have got it.
Was that just today you sent that picture?
It was yesterday. I sent that.
Oh, okay, because to me it feels like a week ago. My time is all fucked up this week, and I don't know why.
That's all right. Yeah. So I go into another one tomorrow, but yeah, I'm always looking for. We got a class picture from some Jamestown School District 10.
Okay.
Framed from I don't know, 1945.
Wonder where School 10 was.
I think it was 10.
Most of those. Well, a lot of those schools just don't exist anymore.
Right. So it's pretty cool. I got another Jamestown crescent wrench. So.
I still have.
Adding to that.
I have one in my active inventory still. I have a 10-inch.
Bunch of them. They had a bunch of them, but they're all I spent $10 on a new, I think a 10-inch one. It was in pretty good condition.
Yeah.
So,
and it's just cool to see it stamped, drop forged. It says Jamestown, New York right on. Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, so picked up a second one of that, building my wrench collection slowly with Jamestown crescent wrenches.
School number 10 was located on Faulkner Street between Sturgis and Bowen, by the way.
Oh, wow.
I think there's a park there now, but.
Oh, that's cool. That's real cool. Yeah, stuff like that. I got let me grab this real quick. From a different estate sale. I just don't figure it's on the internet anywhere. So this is 1991. It's called Athenaeum Hotel.
Okay.
And it just says, the Grand Dame is majestically located in a picturesque lakefront setting shaded by lowering maple trees in the heart of the world-famous Chautauqua institution that has for more than a century provided discriminating clientele with symphony and pop concerts, lectures, art, religion, opera, theater, golf, tennis, swimming, boating, fishing, walking, and a gamut of educational opportunities for credit and fun. So,
yeah, that's still accurate.
No idea what is on this. I think it's going to be cool. I assume I'll recognize people. It's 91, so I was there in the 90s. So, yeah.
So it's just like a promotional tape?
Yeah, 90. Yeah. Athenaeum Hotel, Chautauqua, New York, 1990.
All right.
I don't know. Haven't watched it, but
that's like
come over. We'll watch this and the Super Bowl.
There we go.
Does that hotel still exist?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yeah, it's like one of the old.
Hotel.
Yeah, it was the first. I don't know if it's in New York or is it in the country. The first electrically lit hotel.
Probably in the country.
How did you spell that again?
Athenaeum.
Yep.
That's out of nowhere, baby. That's off my brain.
Like Athens.
Apparently, there's one in London.
Oh, yeah, that's not the one. Because Thomas Edison had a cabin up there, or a house up there. So he was doing a lot of his shit. So that became, I think, the country's first electrically lit hotel. Yeah, you got to
all that
fact
stuff
check.
is going
him.
on in Buffalo, Niagara anyway, right?
You're trying to tell me there's not ghosts at that hotel?
Oh yeah, it's haunted as fuck.
Okay. But that's not the one we were talking about earlier. So we've got two options.
Yeah, the Lilydale is it's more like a campus, and Lilydale hates Chautauqua, and Chautauqua hates Lilydale because they both kind of claim that they were the first religious camp around here, but they're 100% different from each other. So
These are the two places where the haunted venues exist as religious camps that hated each other.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, I fully believe that they're haunted then.
I mean, Lilydale has a stump. It's a tree stump. It's a stump of wisdom. It's a lot more spiritual there, where Chautauqua is more of a traditional Abrahamic. That was a term I learned working up there.
Nice.
The Abrahamic initiative, yes. But much more
non-denominational, but Christian-based faith.
Exactly. I don't know why we're doing Chautauqua commercials, but they do fine on their own. But yeah, I'd like to see the Athenaeum documentary or whatever that is, sales pitch, travel law. I don't know what it is.
I'm trying to get Jim to pony up the money for when he comes up here. I'm like, well, we won't go to concerts anymore. I really want to go to Rainn Wilson's lecture.
Mm-hmm.
But, tickets are $40 a pop, which is expensive.
Yeah.
But I don't do anything. I really don't do anything. But I don't go shows or anything. I could go see a lecture.
Yeah. It's like a show, but at 10:45 in the morning. So it's fine.
Perfect. That's what I've been waiting for.
Don't have you're home for a nap at that point. Like, you're fine.
I'm thinking lectures might be my new thing.
It's over at noon, baby.
Yeah. Yep. Have dinner and then go right to bed.
Right.
There are fireworks going off right now.
You're still getting fireworks?
Still getting fireworks. It's been every night. We're talking about 4 days after at this point.
We've
stopped shooting off fireworks.
We weren't too bad. We had a couple stragglers the next day or so, but I didn't get anything over here.
Oh, it's been a week straight. They started last Wednesday.
Well, everything's bigger in Texas.
There you go. It was so hot. We had a fan going and the AC going in the bedroom, so we couldn't hear shit. And then the TV's turned up so loud so you can hear it over the AC and the fan. So yeah, we didn't hear any fireworks. It was great.
Yeah, I didn't.
All right, I totally derailed whatever we were talking about because I got so distracted. The fact
we don't know. That's how these roll. We don't know. The first half hour is a fucking free for all. We were talking about stuff, and I still don't know what it was. It doesn't matter.
I think it'll blend nicely into today's topic.
Oh man, there's a segue and a half. What did Jerome come up? I'm gonna say that, not to steal the thunder from you. I'm gonna say Jerome's coming up with all these though. We need to get Jerome back in the fold.
We really do. Jerome's a man just working hard behind the scenes. Not much of a on the mic kind of guy anymore.
Yeah.
But,
the machine that breaks everything.
Oh God, I'm scared.
I know. This could go many, many ways.
What do you know about quantum computing?
Nothing.
I think I'm aware.
It's fast.
I think I'm aware of the general concept. Like, I think instead of relying on like electricity and circuit boards and all that, I think it relies on a different technology entirely. But
magic, I believe. I think it works on magic.
It's some new like magnetic technology or something. I think. I don't know.
Quantum mechanics. That's what it. I don't know. I'm just throwing out terms now.
There you go. Let's find out. Let's dive in.
All right.
Quantum computing isn't just faster; it's a different kind of computer.
Oh, okay.
Like Ray said, and it threatens to make every encrypted thing on Earth readable.
That seems like a. All right, let's see what it says before I go into that. But that just seems like that's a big gun to pull right there. But okay.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, let's dive in. The basics, what it actually is. So in the classical, like what we're used to now for encryption, it's like it tries the answers one at a time to see if it's right.
Sure. Okay.
In quantum, it tries all of them at once. All of the possible choices, it tries them all at once and then goes, okay, that's the answer. Instead of trying one and going, no, it's not it. No, that's not it.
Right. So it's not linear necessarily. Okay. But even that is a concept that's hard to, because you always think of there's one input and it's waiting for a call and response kind of thing. But if you throw every possible answer at it, of course, one of them will be correct.
Yeah, and I think it's a limitation on memory and the way that current computing has to process it, right?
Sure. Yeah, well, this throws the bits and bytes right out the window, I think. Yeah, I mean, well, I'm jumping ahead. I'm reading ahead in this class.
As a teaser.
I actually wasn't looking at
we'll
that.
We'll give you the explaining, like I'm 5, we know we have a lot of 5-year-olds listening. Imagine a maze. A classical computer tries every path one at a time. Mm-hmm. A quantum computer sends a copy of itself down every path simultaneously and tells you which one worked.
Okay, so it works it backward. It's like I said, it throws everything at it. The answer is one of them, and then it returns, oh, it was this one. Okay, all right.
So they use qubits, also known as quantum bits, instead of regular bits.
Okay.
A normal bit is either on or off.
Yeah.
A quantum bit can exist in multiple states at once, called superposition.
Okay, see, this is one of those, like, I get the concept, but I can't wrap my head around application. So, but it does. That's fine. That's because I'm dumb.
Entanglement and interference then cancel wrong answers and amplify right ones.
Okay, again, I understand the concept. Okay, yes.
Skynet, basically.
So, yeah, I mean, it goes hand in hand. More like Data's neural net kind of thing in Star Trek, but...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Now, and maybe I'm reading ahead. I'm not looking ahead here, but is this now... Are our brains considered quantum computers? Because they're not technically, ones or zeros processing through there linearly. Or is this even above and beyond that? I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. Maybe it'll come up in this. I don't know.
That's a good question. IBM has 1,000 plus qubit processors today, but they're too noisy to be dangerous yet. The question is when, not if.
You're right. Well, you could have said that 70 years ago about a microprocessor too.
The threat, what it breaks. Everything online is protected by one assumption: quantum will shatter.
Okay.
And that is RSA encryption.
Right, because we're specifically talking encryption at this point.
Right.
Okay.
So RSA encryption, known as Rivest, Shamir, Edelman, I guess those are the people that created it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, 3 MIT mathematicians in 1977. It's the standard protecting most of the internet. It works by generating 2 linked keys, a public one anyone can see, and a private one only you have. The security relies on the fact that reversing the math connecting them would take a classical computer millions of years. Quantum makes that trivial.
Okay. So the universal key then is the quantum. Okay. I'm getting there. I'm catching up.
At risk would be banking, military communications, government secrets, Bitcoin, password managers, iCloud, email, all of it.
Literally anything you need a password for, or that is quote unquote encrypted. Your Wi-Fi stream at that point,
Yep.
And that's where I've seen the RSA encryption most often is like when you're going through, you're setting up a router or something. It's like, to make sure you turn on your RSA. Okay. Yeah.
But I think go back to your question earlier about is this more powerful than the brain or not? I think so.
Yeah, well, yes. Powerful is a different, but I'm just saying the process.
Yeah.
So I don't, we just haven't thought 3-dimensionally yet, Marty.
There's also Shor's algorithm. This is the one that does the damage. It was published in 1994. So I don't see a definition of it, so that doesn't help me.
Yeah.
We just couldn't build the machine. The window is closing. So what is Shor's algorithm, right? Do you have that?
Getting it up right now.
I think it's Pauly Shor's, right?
It could be.
It's not the weasel.
Peter Shor. It was developed by Peter Shor. It's a breakthrough quantum algorithm that can find the prime factors of a large integer and polynomial time. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know how that applies to encryption, but...
It approaches integer factorization not as a pure math problem, but as a period-finding problem. There's 3 main stages. Classical reduction, it converts the problem of finding n into the problem of finding the period. quantum phase estimation and classical extraction. So basically, it takes it where, it does all that magic math that connects the public and private keys together in no time, but we haven't had the power to actually process it.
Until now. Okay. All right. So it sounds like
that
that.
needs some reverb.
Oh, yeah. But do I have any here? Until now.
Nice.
Okay, so it sounds like that's the Shor's algorithm is what the quantum uses.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all we need to know.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah. This isn't a future problem. Nation states are already collecting encrypted data today, planning to decrypt it once quantum gets there.
Makes sense.
How about that?
That makes sense. Why wouldn't you? Here's a secret. We don't have the key yet, but it's coming. Stick it in the basement until we know.
Yep. It's called Harvest Now, Decrypt Later, or HNDL.
Dude, they couldn't come up with a better name for that.
They copied us.
Yeah, exactly. God
that's
damn
right.
it.
Can we claim a trademark on that?
I think we can. I think that makes this podcast quantum, by the way.
Well, we do have people that are listening to us. Not sure if you're aware or not, but
yes, and
they're listening. So
they're data harvesting right now. They're SNDLing.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, your encrypted data from today may already be on a foreign server waiting.
Probably.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. Well, wasn't that the whole
China
thing with like TikTok and everything? They're just like, they're harvesting your information. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Facebook's doing it every single second.
Yeah, but they're telling you they're doing it, and people still don't care.
Are they?
I don't. Yes. That was a good one. That was
Probably in there somewhere. Do you? Yeah. So they're all collecting collecting encrypted internet traffic right now that they can't read. So store it, wait a while, decrypt everything retroactively, and see what's what. So
all right.
Your emails, Slack messages, financial records, medical data from today may already be archived, waiting for technology to catch up.
Probably.
Should we be collecting encrypted data?
Sure. We don't even collect unencrypted data of our own show. We don't even know the metrics of our own thing. We just know that hundreds and millions of people listen. I don't know the exact number.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's out there. So yeah, let's say yes, but we're never going to do it.
We are doing it. It's the entire premise of however many episodes we have. We'll record now or whatever, and you'll listen later.
Well, yeah, that part of it we do have down.
Yeah.
Intelligence agencies call it, SNDL. Okay, store now, decrypt later. NSA and CISA have both warned about it. This isn't theory. So,
yeah.
Who have you? You haven't warned me. The breach may have already happened. We just don't know which data they have or when they'll be able to read it, or who necessarily has it.
Yeah, and then lastly is going to be who gives a shit about the majority of it. You know what I mean? That's needle in a haystack kind of stuff, which, again, if quantum computing is going to be what it's going to be, but you've got piles and piles of just
garbage
and shit. Yeah.
It's in the garbage file.
You're going to get, you're going to get this show. You're going to get every other podcast that's out there. You're going to get, my fucking search history and what porn I'm looking at and I don't think anybody gives a shit about that. But they're going to be digging down for something. Yeah. So quantum's not only going to have to be able to crack this, they're going to have to crack it fast and then filter it for pertinence.
And then feed it to AI that'll...
Right.
AI run on quantum.
Oh, yeah.
Am I missing something here? If you're able to decrypt those keys so well and essentially hack into anything, why would you need to store it now and then decrypt it later? Wouldn't you be able to just hack in and decrypt it in real time?
Well, they don't have the technology necessarily. They don't necessarily have the technology to do it in reality. Like what was it? IBM had a couple of these processors. That was it.
Like later on, like when you get hacked into like whatever database, like they're gonna have records in there that you'll be able to get to, right?
Oh yeah,
but you're saying like, some of the stuff that like disappears over time, like Signal and stuff. Yeah,
okay. Well, I mean, where's MySpace's data? Where'd that go?
Right.
So you wanted to scrape it when it was active and get all that encrypted data, then before it was all gone and hold on to it, I guess. Mm-hmm. MySpace is a terrible example. Someone that's interesting.
Or before the next encryption algorithm, before Shor's algorithm is put into practice. You know what I mean? So the things that can still be cracked before the next defense comes out.
Right. Yep. Because, moving on.
Yeah.
Okay.
This all makes sense. It doesn't scare me because it's just going to happen.
How far away are we, realistically?
Okay.
What are we looking at? So, most serious estimates are 10 to 15 years.
That's a lot sooner than I thought.
That's about the length we've been doing the podcast.
Yeah.
So, if you think that's a long time, it's not.
Not really. Before it can crack real-world encryption. So, therefore, that becomes the clock to come up with a quantum-proof encryption.
Yep. Yeah.
But anything that's out there already, like I said, in that store now, decrypt later, whatever the fuck it was, that's all just gonna be found. It's already out there. It's already done.
You may as well not encrypt anything.
Yeah. From that
Turn
time
off
period.
all your two-factor. That's fine. Turn it all off.
Yeah. It
doesn't matter. That's good. Most serious estimates 10 to 15 years before quantum can crack real-world encryption. Some credible voices say less.
Okay.
Almost nobody says never.
Yeah, no, that's dumb to say that. You know what I mean? At the speed that everything's going. But again, there will be a defense. Somebody will come up with a defense for it. But that doesn't help anything that existed before that defense. So, yeah, it's a race. It's a base race.
Yep. Error correction is the unsolved problem. Every qubit added also adds noise. Getting thousands to work cleanly together is the gap between now and dangerous.
I don't know that.
I don't know what kind of noise. I know that they are trying to stack up these qubits to make them more powerful, but they're so temperamental.
Right.
That putting too many of them together creates all this, I don't know, whatever noise is.
Not like actual noise, like loudness, but like informational noise.
I think so.
Okay. So it's adding more garbage to the haystack.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That makes sense. Let's go.
Google's right. It sounds good. That sounds good. Google's quantum supremacy claim in 2019 was real but narrow. One specific problem, not general purpose. IBM disputed it. Both were right in different ways.
That's very quantum right there, isn't it? You're both right and you're both wrong.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
Yes. U.S. federal agencies have been mandated to complete their encryption transition by 2035.
Okay, so that fits.
That deadline is your best signal for when the threat becomes real, 9 years from now.
Okay, so that kind of falls in, just throwing all the timelines together. They're saying have a defense against this by 2035 because the most serious estimates, as we've said, is 10 to 15 years before this can get cracked. So you need your defense before that. So, all right, that portion of it makes sense. I like how the federal agencies, in all lowercase, because it's all of them, have been mandated to complete their encryption. Nobody knows what to do, but you have to do it. Well, what do we have to do?
It's mandated,
fix it.
Mandated by who?
Get better. U.S. federal agencies.
But they're probably not even there anymore.
No, just the agencies, dude,
Doge got them.
Those agencies. All of them.
Federal agents mad because I'm flagrant. Tap my cell and the phone in the basement. Thank you.
Jesus. But yeah, okay, so again, that makes sense. Hey, you need defense by 2035 because we think the offense is coming in 10 to 15 years. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The Sputnik moment no one's talking about.
Uh-oh.
So China launched the world's first quantum satellite in 2016. Did you guys know about that?
No. Nope. I may have heard it, but it did not register as anything at the time.
Theoretically unhackable quantum communications. They've built dedicated quantum research cities. Interesting.
Again, okay. Again, in
So of course Sputnik, like the space race is the reference there.
Sure.
So it's like a new space race.
Right.
Whoever gets there first gains a permanent intelligence advantage. Every diplomatic cable, every military communication encrypted in the last decade becomes readable overnight. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I can see this.
Whoever gets the information first, if you can.
Yeah, that's nothing new. But this is just the next version of it, the next technological step of it. I mean, but the other thing is too, yes, within the government, defenses, this is going to be a huge deal. The general population of of the world is not going to know what they're decrypting. The military is going to use it for advantage, but it's not like all of a sudden they're going to go, oh, look, we intercepted this thing that now says this, and then there's going to be disclosure on it. The masses are still going to be in the dark, just like we always have been. They're going to figure out what UVT-76 is all about, and they're still not going to tell us.
Ivan knows.
But let me do a quick counterpoint. There's no encryption on that. Other than there's some quip, apparently. There's no encryption on what those codes mean. So is that become...
But they still can't solve it.
Right. Quantum
Maybe
computer
we need
or
to be
not.
Using that.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So they're okay. I'm just thinking, like, what is your
ATM password? Ivan, Svetlana.
Right. But you know what I mean?
Does quantum computing make that solvable? Like, do we then understand everything they're saying because an AI could?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. But the transmission, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, I guess. Because the transmission is encrypted, but it's not like digitally encrypted. It's cipher crypted. But does that still get cracked? Or is that our answer? Is you almost go lo-fi? We almost go back to it's like a steampunk kind of
physical
thing.
Disc.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like you go to low tech because it's so low that the high tech can't crack it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to. Yeah. I'm going very dystopian sci-fi here. That's where my brain's headed.
You're trying to get ahead of the monster, the AI in Skynet, basically.
Yeah. By dumbing it down, by going, what if an EMP is going to wreck us, then we have to do something that won't get wrecked by an EMP. That kind of thing.
Right.
All right. Anyway, I'm off on my own fucking tangent.
In 2022, a Chinese team claimed to break RSA. It was debunked, but Western intelligence agencies panicked before anyone had checked the math.
All right. So, well, that tracks. It's a scare. Hey, we did this. What?
Yeah.
Nobody ever verified.
Have access to everything. Yeah. Trust but verify.
And that's honestly probably what happened with the quantum satellite, is they probably said we launched it, and then a bunch of Western media was like, no, that's not true.
Right.
And
like what?
we all went with it.
It could be a big red herring too. They could have just sent nothing. Like they could have sent something, but it's just
you don't understand it. It's quantum.
Exactly. It's an inner nothing. It's like, but it's not broadcasting. Yeah, because it's broadcasting quantum. You don't know. Oh my God!
You can't read quantum.
Meanwhile, it's just it's a rock. You know what I mean? All they did is set a rock up.
Schrodinger's satellite.
Exactly. Well, if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you. That's really what it sounds like. It's like, well, if you don't see it, no, I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Exactly.
Oh, what can we do? Can we do anything about this? Oh, post-quantum encryption already exists.
Oh, okay.
The internet just has to update. No problem.
Oh, yeah.
No problem. So NIST, which I don't know who they are, but they have new standards.
Okay.
Crystals Kyber and crystals dilithium.
This to me is hilarious because Kyber crystals are the crystals in the Star Wars universe that power lightsabers. And
the people that create things now are nerds that grew up on
dilithium crystals are the crystals that are responsible for warp drive in the Star Trek universe. So
excellent.
So the fact that they're bringing those into reality, like we just need a name for this. Oh, how about Kyber crystals? How about dilithium crystal? Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Excellent.
They're becoming real.
Yes. They're already being implemented by Signal and Apple. The tools exist.
All right. I just want a lightsaber now.
For regular people, keep software updated. Yes, apps and OS users will roll this in quietly. Don't assume something encrypted today stays private forever.
Yeah, that's nothing new.
Yeah.
They've been screaming that. Fucking Microsoft has been screaming that for 1,000 years. You know, all Windows 10, it's out. You're now susceptible. We're not going to patch it anymore. Okay. Yep.
Every bank, hospital, and government contractor will need to audit and replace their entire encryption stack. So millions of systems, someone will have to do that work. So
Yeah.
potential jobs, unless they figure out a way for AI to do it.
Sure. But it sounds
That is gonna
like
be a
this is
miserable job.
hardware replacement too. It's not just
Yeah.
software.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where you're still going to need
Yep.
service folk to install.
Yep.
You're gonna have to
Yes.
train you're gonna have to train millions of people on it. Like it's gonna be miserable work.
Oh, it's fine. But we
Don't
got
pay
we
well.
got 9 years to do it, so it's fine.
Yeah. Well,
9 years to
yeah,
change
we'll-
over the entire world. It's fine. We're fine.
Piece of cake.
Yeah,
we
no
did
problem.
Y2K was fine. We did that. It wasn't even a problem. It
No
Live,
problem.
live on
was fine.
live
Same
on.
thing.
We have a new thing instead of for LOTDQQ. It's live on tape delay quantum consulting, but we spell consulting with like
With a Q?
QON.
Q, I like
Yeah.
it.
Ooh.
Yes, I like
All
it.
right. Okay.
I like
Yep.
it. Add it to the list.
Yep.
Add it to the list, Claude. If you're looking for a job, hiring now. Quantum algorithm developer,
I'm in.
post-quantum cryptographer,
Sounds right up my alley.
quantum hardware engineer,
Done.
quantum security auditor. They are among the highest starting salaries in tech.
I
So
would
if you're
imagine because
listening to
nobody
this,
knows
you're
what
in
it means.
You're in high school right now. You're listening to Live on Tape Delay. I don't know. Start knocking out your prereqs to become a quantum algorithm developer.
What
or security
schools
auditor.
offer these programs currently? That's what I mean, it just looks like this is just titles thrown together. Oh, this is going to be needed. Yeah, go to school for this. It doesn't exist. School for this doesn't exist.
Which one? Which job of these sounds the most interesting to you? Let's find out.
No, see what we're doing. We're approaching this wrong though, because no, it's not. Which school is whatever. Do you want to be a part of a growing startup that's being started in the realm of quantum computing? We can't promise a salary to start, but you can get shares in future.
Yeah.
LGBTQ.
That's right.
It's on our LinkedIn page. Go check it out, folks.
We're now quantum security auditors.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll be like, that's all we need to do? Does that audit it? Or, well, how secure is that? Does it work? Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is it pretty secure? Yep, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's have to prove.
Done.
That's what
Yeah, we'll have to prove
See,
it.
we can bring that back.
Start the standard.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
we can make the quote a part of the auditing standards.
That's really my goal here is I want
that's our
quantum
mission
computing to get good enough to find
Such
find
every
the source of
movie.
the quote. Yeah. It'd do it
Yeah.
in seconds.
Yep.
All right, I'm buying in just for that reason.
So, yeah, 9 years away. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Let's go. That was it. Look at that. We finished early.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Finished early.
it still seems a
We
little
have
bit
some
like
questions.
magic. Like I understand it as a concept, but I still don't know really what it is. Like, oh, quantum. I don't even know the question I'm trying to ask now.
What
Yep.
is a qubit?
Yeah, let's go there and see if it doesn't use itself in its own definition, you know?
It does. The quantum version of a classical bit.
Okay. Then there's
A
a
qubit
formula.
can either be in a superposition of 0 and 1 simultaneously, not secretly, one or the other, but genuinely in a combined state until measured.
Is
I
that
thought
what they
that's
mean
part
by
of what that slit experiment where is something that's quantum mechanics, isn't it?
Yeah, at its base
double slit
level.
experiment?
At its base level, yeah.
I think it like kind of
It's in
proved out
both
the
until it's
underlying
observed.
concept, right? Yeah. But is that what they mean by the noise? Is that they haven't figured out how to make it narrow down onto what the correct answer is of all those possibilities?
I think so. That's how I'm reading it. Let's see what AI tells us. Decoherence.
The noise issue is that qubits are extremely sensitive to their environment and that sensitivity destroys quantum information faster than you can use it. A few distinct failure modes get lumped under noise. So decoherence. A qubit superposition only exists as long as it's isolated from the environment. Gate errors.
So these things then, so quantum computers are going to have to be hardened as fuck, because even like standard computers now, it's like, okay, EMPs and whatever kind of stuff, take it out, electromagnetic interference. This is like, if it gets too hot, your data's fucked. Like, oh, okay. Like, you know?
Yeah. Measurement errors, gate errors.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, this gets me closer.
What are the hardware differences? I am curious about that.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, like what hardware do you need for a quantum computer? Because I'm thinking, dilithium and kyber crystals. That's where I'm going.
Yeah, get your kyber crystals out there.
Yeah,
it's crystallizing.
Classical yours.
Yeah. Okay. Well, one's using bits and one's using qubits. Yes.
Yeah. But okay, one uses different voltage to represent a 1 or a 0. Got it. I think we know that in standard ones. But a qubit's a physical quantum system exploiting superposition. It still doesn't do it for me.
No.
So
superconducting loop. In a superconducting loop, a trapped ion, a photon, etc. Okay, so it's at a molecular level.
Operating temperature. For the qubits, it requires minus 15 millikelvin, which is apparently colder than deep space, and requires a dilution refrigerator the size of a person. And getting to that temperature takes days.
Right, okay. Yeah, because that's fractions above absolute zero.
Yeah.
All right, but not that long ago, what was it, ENIAC or UNIVAC, whatever, was a 4-story building, and all it did was add, subtract, multiply, and divide. So, again, not impossible.
I feel like that's where we are right now, right?
Yeah.
Gate fidelity is crazy.
That sounds like a band, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a trip-hop
Gate
band.
fidelity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Single. Okay. Scale. Your phone has tens of billions of transistors.
Sure.
Best systems today have low thousands of physical qubits, and because of error correction overhead, usable logical qubits number in the dozens to low hundreds. Okay.
What does that mean?
So again, the hardware is just, it's superconductors of some kind. Now, what are they tripping? What's the quantum equivalent of a transistor, I guess? Let's see, we're getting on a list tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, right.
We were already on a list.
I think so.
We were decrypted now, or save now, decrypt later.
There isn't a clean one-to-one equivalent because a transistor does two different jobs. It's a physical building block and a switch that implements logic.
Right.
Quantum computing splits those roles.
How? Maybe I need to just go back to school. That's what. That's we're asking. We're asking this for like master's level quantum physics.
The key structural difference. The quantum gate isn't a fixed physical component; it's a pulse.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. That doesn't help me at all.
No.
There's no permanent gate-shaped structure on the chip the way there's a transistor-shaped structure. CPU?
Yeah, so like what is it? What is it? If I want, what does it look like? I can look at a transistor and go, that's a transistor, or it's at least a microchip that has shit in it. Got it. What does it look like?
Okay, so I asked if I would have a personal quantum computer. Almost certainly not in the way you have a laptop or phone, and probably never for most tasks. Here's the honest breakdown. Why personal quantum computer likely isn't the end game. They aren't a general upgrade to classical computing. They're a specialized accelerator for narrow problem classes.
Okay, so they're specific.
Simulation, optimization, cryptanalysis, certain search problems. For browsing, gaming, video, anything you do daily, classical computers are already better and always will be. Okay.
Okay. Interesting. So it's not a replacement. It's a very specialized. It is a very specialized use case.
Apparently so.
Okay. Like what? Just dumb it right down. What does a quantum computer look like, or what does a quantum processor look like?
IBM quantum computer.
Oh my God! It's an IBM computer from the 1980s. Fucking John Teeter was right.
What is this thing?
It looks like a chandelier.
Yeah. But it said on there that most likely what will happen is they'll just rent essentially bandwidth from it the same way they do now. Same way you have like virtual machines and virtual servers. Like you won't
I
have
feel
to
like-
have your own quantum computer. You'll just use their quantum computing power remotely.
I mean, I don't even know what I'm looking at. It looks like the fucking center thing. If you watch Doctor Who, it looks like the center thing that goes up and down in the TARDIS.
Or that one.
I was gonna say-
There's a picture of Joe Biden with one, so it must be legit.
I was gonna say if it gets any bigger, like you're gonna have those tentacles plugged into people's brains, like Neo. That's crazy. Cleveland Clinic has one, which makes sense because they have shit tons of data. That they gotta analyze.
But I mean, there are functional ones out there. There's prototypes. I guess. Excuse me. I'm gonna hiccup myself to death.
Let's see.
I mean, they're pretty. They are fucking pretty looking. That is cool. That is a cool looking machine.
And the prediction.
Oh yeah, the AI pictures of what it could be. Oh yeah, it looks like a transporter pad again from Star Trek.
I was thinking Devs. That was the show I was thinking of.
Ooh, yeah. That was a great show.
It kind of looks like the central computer thing in that.
Yeah.
How's that a computer? It looks like a beehive.
I mean, it is cool looking.
That's crazy.
In a weird way, terrifying as well. Like, I don't know what any of that shit is or does. But those must be like sealed chambers if they've got to be operating at, again, fractions above absolute zero.
But
U.S. issues grand challenge. Let's get in.
The first fault-tolerant quantum computer by 2028. Oh, only 2? Dude, we got 2 whole years. We don't even have to start for a year.
I can do. I have time.
Yeah.
I'm not reading this whole thing.
Yeah,
but
no,
Singularity Hub is a site that exists.
Okay. That just scares me there. We're going to go take these all online.
He looks like he would write this article.
Yeah.
Ed with 2 Ds.
But again, Singularity Hub. That scares me too. Are we creating black hole? Is this like another CERN? We're going to create it differently now.
Well, supposedly they stopped it, so now we have to pick up, right?
Yeah, multiple timelines are going to split off once these things start going in.
That's why being my new favorite website.
Singularity Hub. Yeah, it's a different type of hub than I'm used to, but
yeah, this one doesn't make you log in first.
No, yeah. I didn't have to verify that I was 18 to read these articles.
Hey,
actually, in Texas, I might have to submit a license to get on this one. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little.
That's true.
Advanced technology here. Yeah, not enough God in here to just give it to you for free.
A woman with Alzheimer's shows striking improvement after taking magic mushrooms. I'm sold.
Okay, done.
On the next episode of Live on Tape Delay, the guys do mushrooms and talk about aliens. Do aliens have ghosts?
Well, needs me.
Oh my God! Write these down. These are all great inebriated or other conversations, I think. But I don't know. Until then, I forgot. Saved data live.
And you know what? You'll probably pay for it later.
Bye now.